All right, so why no one knows their purpose anymore? And I'll try to make it entertaining, but this is, serious topic, because I'm meeting more people today that are like, I don't know my purpose, I don't know what I want to do, and it's genuine concern with them, right? And I used to go through the same thing, but eventually I found my purpose, and I've helped many other people find their purpose as well, and now their life is more meaningful. They actually enjoy each day that they're alive, instead of in the past they're like, I just can't wait to not be alive anymore and all that stuff, right? Or be depressed, lazy, and all that stuff, right? But it really is very simple. The point of not having purpose, it goes to the point of we don't have enough vocabulary anymore. And part of it is the education system. If you go through the education system, if you really even understand what that system is and how it's designed to dumb people down. And there's a guy by the name of John Taylor Gatto. And if you don't know about him, really cool guy, definitely look him up. And in the early 90s or late 90s, early 90s, he was a very, really good teacher, right? I think out of his class, I don't know the exact numbers, but dozens and dozens of kids would come out of his class that would end up doing something big in this world, right? And they would really get good at what they did. And the way he would support the kid was, let's say the child was interested in even playing pool, he would go do all this research, help them do research to like really become, let's say, world class at that thing. But then eventually the school didn't like it, so he ended up quitting or getting fired, one of the two. And then he ended up writing a book called Dumbing Us Down, right? The hidden curriculum of compulsory education. And he exposed many of that, right? And so, so the way the school is, especially today, right? Depending on what your age is, but I would say 30 or less, you will experience more of this. Even, I've met people in their 40s, 50s who feel similar. But it's like when you go through school, when you grow up now, it's like we're not exposed to many things, right? Because simply if you knew what was out there and different things that was out there, what was actually possible, then you'll find a better purpose. And you'll know, okay, this is what I want to do. And then you'll find out what you're really good at as well. Because education, like real education, if you look at the root word, it's like educar, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but it comes from, bringing something out. So real education is bringing out your talents. But you go to the school and it's like they're putting more stuff in you. It's like you end up suppressing who you are. And many of us walk around like, who are we, right? But so that point of not being exposed to many things, that's one. For me, as soon as I was exposed to the idea of how real change was possible, and how real change for someone like me who had dyslexia, ADHD, things like that, and I know, like my dad got diagnosed for ADHD and dyslexia, I know for sure, because it's like I could not read. I would say words backwards and in the wrong orders. I could not spell. So, but for someone like that, and super shy, I was super shy. I was an introvert to an extent. And so I went from that to, now being able to communicate with anyone I meet. I could walk up to anyone and start a conversation, make friends. I've spoken on stages at this point in front of, I think the most was around near 200 or so, 180 or so, 180, 200. And that's real change. So once I saw that's possible, then my purpose became supporting more people with the same tools and the same process and mentorship and all that, to then be able to achieve their talents and their true potential, right? And I've had people who reached out from these videos, that saw my video, reached out, and now I'm putting them through the same way that I grew, and I'm not even charging anyone, and they're already messaging me of the value they're getting out of it, right? And how much they're growing, right? So, and it's pretty cool to see. And that's why I even make this video. One is because it's a journey of me. I mean, I came from third world country like Iran, which now there's a bunch of stuff going on in the Middle East, but I went from there to America, and then, you know, sort of making it in a sense. You know, I've done over, I think, $700,000 in sales now, and I didn't know anything about sales in the past, and anything I tried to sell, I couldn't make it work. But through getting mentors, using the tools, I was able to do it. By age 22, buying one of my dream cars, $100,000 Tesla that I wanted to drive, and now I'm giving it to someone else that they enjoy Teslas and whatnot. But so certain things that I was able to do, I'm like, this is real change, and it's measurable. Like, other people could see it and be like, okay, I could see the change. So, but I didn't know that was possible, and I didn't have a purpose until I saw this was possible, and this became my purpose, right? So for you, it's just a matter of how much you know. And that's why it's like I make different videos, talk about different topics. That's why you have to really learn about a lot of different things, talk to different people, go to networking stuff, go to big events, right? Over there, you'll meet different people that'll help you achieve different goals that you have. And all of that's part of the process of growing. Anyone that's a millionaire, they go to events, they have mentors, they work their ass off, right? So if you want those things, you have to do the same things, right? It's literally the same, like it's a formula, right? But yeah, and if you want more one-on-one, because this is, I could be general here, but if you want more one-on-one, specific, like I get to know you and I could give advice based on, you know, who you are, your situation, the country you're in, all that, then I'm more than happy to. You could reach out, Instagram, Facebook, all of it is in the description, description, I think it's called. But yeah, and yeah, look at this for yourself. I mean, if you're like, I don't have a purpose, ask yourself, well, how much stuff do I know? Have I been even exposed to a lot of things, right? And if you think you have and you still don't have purpose, then it's like you still haven't seen enough. There's so much in this world that most people don't even know, right? So investigate, learn, research, and you will find something for sure. But yeah, I gotta go. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.